Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. All right, I think we should be good to go. Do me a favor and check on your phone and bring up your score, because you're in charge of that. Yes, the YouTube, please. I got a live mic. All right, 2 minutes before we're supposed to officially take the ice. Exam door is getting closed right now. Sent the link out. I just reposted the link into the group me. Yep. And this will be the first game of the D6 regular season schedule for the Shakopee Sabres. If I remember correctly, it's the official start date for all of the Pee-wees, November 1st. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty close on that one, I think. Still have some rink rats running around. I don't know if they're from the previous game or they're joining us for today's game. As soon as the players take the ice, we will switch over from the promo screen. See some of the coaches going around the board or the end of the rink by the Zam door to get around to the doors. Parents taking over the scoreboard and game sheet duties. I think they got to go ahead and start resetting the previous game's clock, as that was left on. Got 1 minute technically before our hour starts. And there's the 7:45 and the horn going off. Sabres taking the ice. We'll see who ends up starting today for the Sabres. There's the horn beckoning Waconia out. We only have 1 hour of game clock, so it's usually imperative that we get things rolling. There comes Waconia. Looks like one of the Waconia skaters is not going to be skating today, as he's in slacks but has his helmet and will be on the bench, trying to get a head count of how many skaters they have. Looks like they got 14 skaters, 2 goalies. If I remember right, we have 13 and 2 goalies. Sabres continuing to warm up. Alex is now in net, taking some shots. Sabres working some passing and offense and some backward skating. Got Zimmerman and Jace working with Domke. I think that was Domke. Now we got Mason. Marshall, can't miss him. He's the biggest guy out there on the ice, I think, for both sides. Got Bryson in net taking some shots here. One minute left on the warm-up clock. You know, Bryson taking exception to the headshot from the Sabres during warm-up. I would too. It's a different way to make sure your goalie's awake than to give him a headshot. Got 20 seconds left and then we'll be getting going. Hopefully my shot counter and scoreboard timer is showing up with my coffee. If, you know, Denise wants to sit here, she can. You might lose it. Or you can go over there and talk. I don't need you right next to me. All right. We're going to get things underway as all the pucks are being picked up. All right. Looks like Alex is going to be taking net for the Sabres. The Sabres are sending out Jack Nelson to the near side, Jace at center. I want to say that's Andrew Beeson on the far side. The defensive pair, it looks like it's Marshall and Carson Bell. Sabres winning the faceoff. That's Jack Nelson taking it into the zone, trying to drive further in, see if the Sabres can get some offense going as he centers it. There's Waconia intercepting the pass, drawing back through neutral zone ice. Carson passing it over to Zach. Zach taking it to the far wall, dumping it down in deep. Let's see if the Sabres forecheck can get down early and turn that puck back over. Sabres get in, and that was Jace getting down deep. That's Andrew Beeson gathering the puck and throwing it to the far side. Sabres battling around at the end wall. That looks like Jack Nelson. Jace circling around, coming away with the puck, losing it down to the end wall. Waconia picking it back up, looking to fire it, but unable to steer it clear. Carson Bell intercepting it before it crosses the blue line, putting it into the far corner. That should be Jace Meyer with a backhand just wide of the net. Andrew Beeson kind of chasing. I think that was Andrew. Oh, that was Jack. Carson Bell and Zach Marshall setting back as Waconia tries to establish an offensive presence. Carson Bell doing a good job getting Waconia off the puck. We're going to zoom back out a little bit more to make sure we're not missing some of the action there. Apologize for that. Ooh, Easton Boys doing a good job getting in. Unable to finish and center it off, though, as he loses his edge. Waconia deciding to counterattack back through center ice as they come away with the puck, putting it into the end wall. That's Max Miller battling for the puck, along with Mason Anderson along the wall. Oh, loose puck. Waconia trying to come away with it, sending it to the blue line, trying to take a slap shot, unable to connect with it, really, as the Sabres look to push the puck out of the zone. Sabres have some space and some numbers. Easton Boys electing to dump it down in. Mason Anderson's going to have to go in and dig that back out as Waconia tries to fire it around the wall, and that's Max Miller there to cut it off and push it back in. A little back and forth with Waconia as he ends up throwing it towards the net, but Waconia's defense is there to gather it and reset, sending it to the near wall, looking to break back out. That's Easton Boys challenging the puck handler, and that should be Travis Zimmerman finding the loose puck, battling into the corner. Liam Zins, ooh, beautiful shot by Liam Zins, but beautiful glove save by the Waconia goaltender, trying to hit that far corner. The goalie reached out and knocked it down, but it's still a live puck as Liam Zins comes away with it. Try to push it up to the defense. He does get it up to the defense, and that's Max Miller putting it back down into the corner. Sabres defense holding the zone and putting it back into play for the offense to keep working. Ooh, beautiful job by Domke stepping forward. Unfortunately, as he stepped forward, Waconia ended up getting the rebound and pushing it back behind to center ice. Thought they might have had a chance for a two-on-one advantage there. Sabres push it back and changing all 5 skaters behind the play, so Waconia will have a chance to set back up. Waconia looking to break out as that's the starting line. Oh, beautiful pocket pick by Jace. Oh! Jace Myers picking the pocket and then dancing around in front of the goalie and puts it on the stick side between the post and the paddle. Sabres jump out early, 1-0. Sabres electing to keep the lineup out. We got Jace, we got Andrew Beeson, we got Jack Nelson. Looks like Zach, as I was looking over at him, ended up falling down there, losing an edge. His defensive partner, Carson Bell. Carson gaining it at the blue line and sending it down deep. That's Andrew Beeson on the far side, battling with Declan Anderson, trying to come away with the puck. Declan using his size on Andrew. Carson Bell finding the puck, sending it back down into the corner. Maybe I can zoom in just a little bit. Waconia sending it around as Zach Marshall's there to collect it, sending it up to Andrew. Andrew firing a shot in, ends up hitting Zach Marshall. No Declan from the AAA season, and the boy has a cannon. Andrew Beeson trying to get over to the puck in time. Too many men on the ice. Too many men. Sabres are going to get a power play as Waconia was caught with too many men on the ice. Declan was going off for a change, and this defensive partner was coming onto the ice, but then Declan ended up playing it, so there was an additional man on the ice as they did not communicate how that switch was going to occur with the puck coming up onto Declan. Sabres coming away with the puck, trying to drive it. Oh, beautiful shot, but a tough angle. I believe that's Anderson firing it off the end wall there. Houston boys battling for the puck here along the wall, going down. The two Waconia players on him. Getting a little physical there in the corner as that's Cressman joining in, trying to help. Boys regaining his skates and trying to fight for that puck as it's a little 2-on-2 tag team fight there as the puck comes loose and Boys gets a chance to fire. Ooh, trying to hit that far post and the goalie reaches out and nabs it. Waconia winning the face-off, sending it up. Zach Marshall doing a beautiful job keeping it in, firing it down low. Sabres moving it around. Max Miller grabbing the puck at the blue line. Waconia ended up coming away with it and firing it down all the way the length of the ice. You're not going to do penalties? You're not going to do penalties? He's still at it. You're fine, you're fine. Don't know what the whistle was for there. Number 13 with 36 seconds left. Another icing. Here, just come here. Got 31 seconds left on the power play for the Sabres. See if the Sabres can win that face-off back. Waconia ends up winning it. Driving through center ice. We got a 1-on-2 as we know. Waconia's got even numbers going in as the Sabres defense pushes it aside. Conrad Lesignan battling on the far side, trying to settle it down. There's a Waconia player all alone in front of the net again. Sabres need to shore that up defensively. That's Carson Bell driving one of the defensemen, losing the puck right there just on the other side of the blue line. Zach Marshall has to retreat and gather the puck as Waconia sends it into the Sabres defensive zone. Zach taking it around the net. Firing it up to center ice. Connecting with Zins. He's battling with Waconia trying to gain possession, and that's Travis Zimmerman. Zimmerman going down along the boards as they continue to fight. Waconia sending it all the way down. That's an icing, and the penalty expires. The Sabres unable to capitalize on the power play opportunity afforded to them by Waconia. Got Jace Meyer, Jack Nelson. We got Ben Domke passing it over to, I want to say that's Max Miller. Max Miller taking it through center ice, trying to regain the offensive zone. That's Jack Nelson losing it as Waconia gets a stick on it. Waconia trying to counterattack back through along the near wall. Sabres coming away with it, holding the blue line before Waconia could enter the Sabres zone. Beautiful interception by Andrew Beeson. Andrew Beeson has some space, passes it over. Oh, beautiful job. Beeson to Jack Nelson. And that is the second goal of the first period for the Sabres. Beautiful interception by Beeson, reading the play and stealing that pass at center ice, and then feeding Jack Nelson, who was streaking on the far post, or I should say the near post, and just burying it past the goalie as he had to shift from his left to his right. Sabres electing to basically, keep that same lineup out there. We got Nelson, we got Meyer, we got Beeson. Meyer applying some fore pressure. Waconia looking to break out, throwing it off the far wall, getting it out of the zone. Sabres are going to be forced to touch up. Fans calling for a hooking call on the Sabres there. That was close to being called. Sabres trying to fire it out of the zone. I think they do end up getting it back into neutral zone ice as Jace and Jack end up battling with Henry Lukens for Waconia. Puck pushed into the offensive zone by Henry Lukens, and the Sabres retreat back to gather the puck. I believe that should be Max Miller who's battling along the wall, trying to center it, and Sabres push it back into neutral zone ice, and Waconia was caught off sides as the puck just eked by on the blue line and it got pushed back into the zone. So we will have a neutral zone face-off. Waconia winning the face-off, drawing it back, sending it across, trying to feed back through and get into the offensive zone as they continue to battle. Cressman coming away with it, neutral zone ice. Cressman getting caught up along the board there, trying to feed Boys. Oh! Cressman to Boys, I believe. Cressman gathered the puck and he was working from the wall towards the net and ended up feeding Boys. Boys trying to handle it with the backhand, bobbled it a little bit, but ended up getting enough of the backhand to put it over the glove of the Waconia goaltender and tallying his first of the D6 season. Sabres winning the faceoff and trying to drive through the heart of the Waconia defense. Waconia turns them aside, pushes it back to the center ice, neutral zone ice. Boys and Carson Bell battling it. Zach Marshall mixing it up a little bit. I want to say that was Cressman who ended up dumping it into the corner and off for a line change. Sabres changing Boys behind the line. Got Zins on the ice. He's trying to drive, but Waconia pushes him off the puck and comes away with it. Waconia feeding to the wall. It's Carson Bell trying to throw it back to center ice. Sabres are coming away with it. Carson Bell trying to drive the offense. Ooh, passes to the far side. It's almost a 2-on-1. Liam Zinn's doing a good job getting back there and breaking that up. Waconia trying to come away with it. Alex reaching across and gloving it. We got Travis Zimmerman, we got Conrad Lesignan. We got Travis on the forecheck there. We got 2-3 Sabres trying to corral that puck. Puck going into the far corner there. That's Ben Domke who's trying to hold the puck in. Everyone's just falling down on the ice. Travis Zimmerman trying to sweep around the net and trying to hold it in. That's Max Miller. Zins coming away with it to center ice. He's looking to drive, dumps it back to Miller. Miller passes it over to Domke. Domke up to Zimmerman. Unable to connect on that last pass as the Sabres end up losing it, but it returns back to, I want to say that was Miller who dumps it in. That's Liam Zins going into the corner, battling for the puck. As Waconia sends two into the corner to try to keep Zins off as the Sabres. Andrew Beeson is now on the ice, and he was forechecking hard and pushing the puck back into the corner. Waconia has some space, and they're going to try, just whiffing. That should be Jack Nelson there, who's on the forecheck with Andrew Beeson in support. Jack Nelson coming away with it. He was looking for an opportunity. Max Miller, he's going to fire it through, just wide of the net. That's going to go to Jack Nelson. Jack Nelson trying to feed Beeson. Beeson ends up putting it past the glove side of the goalie. So this time, Jack Nelson returns the favor to Andrew Beeson and passes it over to him, and Beeson ends up finishing the work started by Nelson. Sabres now up 4-0. Sabres electing to keep that starting line out. We got Jack Nelson, Andrew Beeson, and Jace Meyer. We got Carson Bell, and that should be Zach Marshall. Yes, it is. Jack Nelson forechecking in, Jace in support, continuing to battle along the boards there. Puck comes loose as Carson Bell ends up stepping up, trying to keep it into play. Andrew Beeson coming all the way over from his right wing position and trying to play the near side blue line. That's not a shot on goal. Yeah. Waconia firing it in, and Alex just reaching up well above the crossbar. Waconia looking to create some offense there. Alex reaching back and grabbing that as Waconia looked like they were going to stir some offense. Sabres electing to make a full change. We got Mason Anderson, we got Easton Boys, we got Ben Domke. In the faceoff circle, I want to say that's Cressman. Beautiful job intercepting that centering pass as the Sabres use the boards and try to go around. That's Mason Anderson skating into the corner, battling with Waconia. Easton Boys on the near side. Sabres continuing to work from behind the net, trying to wrap it around. It's still looked out. I was going to say, I think he has it covered. I wanted to say loose, but I think he did have it covered for a minute. Sabres keeping that line about that. We got Domke, we got Max Miller at the defensive pair. Ooh, Sabres trying to pass it back and forth and just misread each other. It's a 2-on-1 the other way for Waconia. Waconia centering it over. Let's see if they can finish it. Alex getting the blocker up, turning it aside to the end wall. Sabres turn that counterattack aside. Domke trying to pass it up. Waconia coming away with it. Sabres get sticks in the lane and clog it up as the Sabres try to get it back out. Waconia getting down behind the net, coming away with the puck. Sabres finally sending it to the near wall, but unable to get it out as Waconia is going to dump it back down into the end wall there. There's Boys with Waconia on the near wall here. Sabres finally getting it out to center ice. That's Cressman. He's going to try to take center. Nope, driving back down into the corner. He's going to wrap it around. He has a feed. Oh, I was going to say he had a streaking Conrad Lesignan from the blue line coming in, looking for to get in on the fun, and I think Cressman either saw him a little too late, not expecting a defenseman to crash like that, but tried to feed him and was unable to get it through. Carson Bell winning the faceoff, or Carson Bell receiving the Sabres faceoff win and fires it in, and the goalie ends up covering it up. We'll have another faceoff on the near side. Wave off the icing. Sabres push the puck into center ice. Coming away with it, that's Zach Marshall. Back to Carson Bell. Carson Bell takes it, tries to hit the far side. That's Conrad Lesignan. Actually, I think Conrad may be playing wing. He's been playing defense at times, so that's why I was wondering if it was defense earlier. Zims over to Zimmer. Zimmerman tries to tip it in and unable to get a lot of mustard on that tip in as he had a Waconia defender right on top of him, and Waconia covers it up. Sabres winning the faceoff. I want to say that's Jack Nelson, Andrew Beeson. Oh, Andrew Beeson firing it. Loose puck. I don't know what's going on. They're going to say goal. There's some upset Waconia parents there, as there was a lot of Sabres and Waconia players piled up, and the play was still being ouch. I don't know who that was credited to. Jack Nelson, Jace Meyer, and Andrew Beeson, that's starting lineup. Still out there for the Sabres, and that's Ben Domke on the defensive line trying to hold it in. It should be offsides. It is. It's like I'm drunk. Hey, I would like some schnapps or Kahlua or whatever in that chocolate. All right, after one period of play, the Sabres are winning 5-0. Get a chance to and that'll conclude the first intermission. Sabres sending out Cressman, Mason Anderson, Zach Marshall, and I want to say that's Carson Bell. I don't know who the other winger is. Easton Boys is the other winger. Mason Anderson trying to feed Easton. Easton getting it on the far side, looking to center it through. Oh, nice one-timer by Cressman, but it was a little too close to the goalie, and the goalie was able to get in the way and prevent that from occurring. We got Zach Marshall and Mason Anderson getting back on defense as Waconia takes it into the corner. Oh, loose puck in front of the net as Alex got a leg pad down, and the rebound went into a dangerous portion of the slot. Waconia coming away with it. See if they can. Oh, they lose it up to center ice. Waconia retreating back. Waconia trying to center it through, and that was Easton Boys putting a stick on it as Waconia ends up coming away with it, though. Alex getting the blocker and pushing it out to the wall. Sabres pushing it back up to center ice, forcing Waconia to touch back up. Offsides. It's the longest line change ever. I mean, if the Waconia player had either just hopped the board or they had opened it for him so he could get out, it would not have been an offsides, and they would have had an odd man rush coming the other direction. Sabres looking to break out. Nice pass up to Zins. Zins taking it through center ice. Zins driving the far side, but Waconia pushing Zins off the puck. Waconia having numbers. See if the Sabres can get back as Waconia lines up a shot. Alex getting the glove out. Getting the glove and then end up not being able to glove it and giving up that rebound, but getting the pads in the way and preventing that second shot as the Sabres take it around behind the net looking to break back out. We got an open man on the far side here. The Sabres battling. That's Conrad Lesignan, who's on the near side here, pushing it up to center ice. Dumping it into the end wall. That should be Ben Domke and Max Miller retreating back to gather it. Max Miller throwing it up to Conrad. Waconia at the blue line, sending it back down in. I want to say that's Travis. Travis trying to counterattack through center ice. He's taking it up into the corner. Waconia's there pushing him off the puck as the Sabres elect to change 4 behind the play. Conrad trying to camp out in front of the net, causing some havoc for Waconia as they had to pay attention to him. Oh, loose puck in front of the net, still loose. Waconia has it on the side of the net. Waconia trying to break out. They will probably do so here in a second, as now it's a 2-on-1. Ooh, Sabres doing just enough. That's Zach Marshall getting a stick on it and pushing the counterattack back into the neutral zone ice, preventing Waconia from getting the odd man rush that they were looking for there. Zach stepping up, trying to hold the blue line. That should be Carson Bell doing a good job of stepping up. Oh, and loses his edge as he tries to dance through his teammates. Jace Meyer trying to figure out what he wants to do with it, and Waconia ends up coming down and stealing it. Waconia counterattacking through, going to try to send it in. Alex getting the paddle down and turning it aside. I think he was looking to try to glove it after he hopped it. Sabres looking to battle on the far wall with Waconia. Waconia stepping up. Oh, that's Jace. Jace with Andrew Beeson. Oh, just out of reach as Jace Meyer tried to connect with Beeson. Oh, nice backhand by Meyer, trying to flick it on a tough angle, but it ends up going harmlessly aside to the, back through the crease again. Domke firing it back into the end wall. I think that's Jack Nelson. That's Cressman coming through, trying to get a shot off, but Waconia able to get sticks in the way. They fire it through. That should be icing. It is. So we will come back all the way back. What? That's Domke. Slowly learning the numbers. We got Max Miller on the near side, and that should be Ben Domke on the far side of the defense. Sabres winning the faceoff, pushing it towards the goalie, and the goalie covering it back up. We will redo this faceoff. Got Mason Anderson, I want to say that's Cressman in the faceoff circle, and Easton Boys on the left wing. Sabres winning it back, but yeah, Easton Boys coming away with it as Waconia was trying to challenge on the far. Ooh, just missing the pass. This should be another icing. Mason Anderson, we got Grayson Cressman. We only changed the defensive pairing. It looks like it's now Marshall and Bell. Easton Boys on the far side is Cressman battling for the face-off. Easton battling on the far wall. Cressman coming away with it in the corner. Let's see if the Sabres, trying to pass it up to, beautiful. I was going to say, I think he was trying to pass it over to Mason Anderson, but Easton Boys was there and took that tough angle shot, and the goalie got over and blocked it. Sabres winning the face-off. I think that's Easton Boys trying to navigate through the traffic, losing the puck as Waconia tries to fire it through neutral zone ice. They do so. But Zach Marshall getting back, doing a good job, getting to the puck first. Ooh, just missing the pass. This is probably going to be icing coming back. No, they're going to wave it off and let him play it. That's Cressman who comes in and takes it off of his stick and tries to pass it up to Marshall, but unable to do so as Waconia comes away with it. Easton Boys intercepting the pass, trying to keep it in the zone. Waconia firing it off the backside of the net, trying to get back out. Zach Marshall is going to come up and find the loose puck. He's going to fire it through, but ends up hitting a skate. Conrad Lusignan coming on, doing a good job. Oh, Waconia losing an edge. Conrad Lusignan coming on and dumping it down into the end. Marshall holding the blue line here. As Conrad goes in, that's Zins intercepting the pass. It's Carson Bell. He's going to try to fire. Ooh, nice hard shot. Nice hard shot by Carson Bell. But the goalie just reading it the whole way and gloving it as it went straight down Broadway. Sabres electing to send out Miller and Domke on the defensive pair. We got Liam Zins at center. We got Conrad Lusignan at right wing. We got Travis Zimmerman at left wing. Conrad Lusignan getting a stick on that as unfortunately Waconia gets it past Domke. But that's Miller coming over to assist his defensive partner and fires it onto the far wall. Conrad forechecking in hard, trying to get the puck back. I want to say that's Domke. Domke challenges and sends it back into the zone. Ooh, Sabres forechecking at Zins. He's coming away with it. He's got 2 players in front of the net. He tries to center it. Ends up getting deflected towards the end wall. Zins still has it, tries to fire it back through, but I don't think anyone saw it coming, and it's the far wall. Sabres trying to hold it in, unable to do so as Waconia pushes into center ice. They got numbers. They got a 4-on-1 developing if they want to use it. And that's Bryson. I don't know when we made the change. So Sabres clearly still electing to split halves at this point. So Bryson's in for the Sabres. Sabres getting the puck down deep. I think that's Liam Zins going off for a change now as he was called off. Andrew Beeson, a forecheck, firing it off to the wall. That's Carson Bell. Unable to get it out. Now Waconia might have a 2-on-1 breaking here. Beautiful job by Bell getting back, putting it back into the neutral zone. Jack Nelson sending it over to Andrew Beeson. Andrew Beeson working with Meyer, just holding the line as Andrew Beeson carries it into the offensive zone. Jace Meyer ends up getting the puck back, battling, trying to figure out what to do with it as he has Waconia players collapsing down on him, sends it up to the blue line where Carson has it. Waconia player just took a hard shot and went down. Ooh, Jace Meyer trying to feed, and Waconia does the right thing and takes the player out. Andrew Nelson going into the corner, or Andrew Beeson going into the corner, but going down. Waconia finally relieving the pressure and getting the puck back out to neutral zone ice as that's Jace Meyer who's pushing it back in. Waconia's forced to retreat. Those players are going to get tired. Dads are yelling at Jace to move his feet. Zach Marshall coming away with it. He fires it through. Goalie ended up reading it the whole way as that was Jack Nelson trying to redirect it. Carson Bell steps up. He wants to get in on the action here as he takes it around behind the net. Oh, tries to wrap around. Andrew Beeson taking over the defensive assignment for Carson Bell as he attacked through, and Carson Bell deflecting that pass. Oh, Bryson doesn't have it. It hit his paddle, though. That's why you put the paddle down. Waconia behind the net trying to work as the Sabres, I want to say that was Conrad. I'm not entirely sure that was. No, it's Grayson. Andrew Beeson trying to center it. I think maybe we just stay out a little more so that I pick up more action. I don't know how much I keep missing. That's Cressman. Ooh. Shot finding its way to Bryson. Oh, they try to reach around, to wrap around as Bryson has to scramble to get back. There's a down Waconia player. They're going to probably blow the whistle until Sabres counterattack to center ice, as they should. There's a down Waconia player. Hey, pretty good. How are you? Well, while we give some space to that, I'm gonna swing the camera. We got the Sabre dads over here. Many of the parents. He's being gingerly carried off the ice as he has been picked up. There's got to be an issue with the ankle as the coach has his arm Hopefully it's nothing serious. Sabres sending out Miller and Domke on the defensive pair. We got Mason Anderson, we got Cressman at center, and we got Boys on the wing. Cressman winning the faceoff, trying to drive through the Waconia defense. He's taking it at a tough angle on the backhand. He ends up centering it. Oh, tries to center it over to Domke back at the blue line. Domke having to retreat as the pass was a little off alignment. Domke looking up, taking it across half ice. Waconia ends up taking it back. Mason Anderson doing a good job back checking, getting to that puck. We got Max Miller who goes around the net and finds the loose puck. Returns back to Mason Anderson. Mason Anderson trying to push it back up to center ice. Ends up doing so, getting it up to Cressman. Cressman taking it across ice. He has Boys with him. Oh, he's just driving through. Oh, beautiful leg save by the Waconia goaltender as Cressman tried to get him moving left to right. Cressman sending it up to Domke. Domke trying to fire it through. A little bit of a tip drill as Cressman ends up going off for a line change. Max Miller getting in the way and turning that shot aside. I want to say that was Max. Sabres sending it back into neutral zone ice. That'll relieve some of the pressure. Oh, beautiful pocket pick by Conrad Lesignan. He's in all alone. Let's see if he can finish this. Oh, he ends up firing it in on the goalie, trying to go 5-hole, and the goalie shuts it down. Waconia coming away on the counterattack, sending it back to the neutral ice, and there's Liam Zins to collect the puck. Fires it into the heart of the Waconia defense. Waconia collects it and looking as Conrad Lesignan tries to forecheck and get the puck off the stick. Zach Marshall settles it down and sends it back up to neutral zone ice. Waconia returns the favor and sends it as Waconia's line changing behind the play. Sabres doing a good job. We got open numbers on the far side. Oh, initial shot, it's loose, still loose. Waconia sending it into the corner. Waconia coming away through center ice. Firing it, and Bryson reaching out and gloving it.
That's not a shot. What? That's not a shot. I didn't know.
Thank you. Sabres winning the faceoff back, but Waconia is going to be first to it as it draws into the corner. Waconia still coming away with it, trying to send it down into the end wall there, but the Sabres are there to throw it back into center ice, relieving the pressure. Waconia firing it to the far side, or to the near side here. Waconia setting up to, ooh! Waconia using the screen of the defense, and I don't know if Bryson saw it till it was a little bit later or more on him, but Bryson did pick it up and he ends up reacting and jumping up, but thankfully it was high over the crossbar. As the Sabres look to, oh, beautiful shot by the Sabres. Sabres counterattack through, and that's Jack Nelson. Sabres end up collecting that shot that went above the crossbar and taking it coast to coast, and ended up feeding Jack Nelson in front of the crease, who had as much real estate as he wanted to fire upon, and he took advantage of it. Sabres now leading 6-0. Waconia winning the faceoff. Beeson sending it over to Nelson. Nelson sending it up to Bell. Bell wanting a piece of the action, fires it in. It's redeflected down. Oh. Nelson looking for another goal as he tries to wrap it around, but the goalie ends up sealing the post. Jace Meyer on the forecheck. That's Andrew Beeson and Jack Nelson. Oh, Zach Marshall getting in on it as I don't think the pass was originally intended for him, as Sabres whacking away at it. It's a loose puck that sneaks through the crease. onto the near side as Waconia tries to break back out. Carson Bell holding it in. Zach Marshall's just firing it in, but Waconia got, Zach coming away with it again, firing it hard, but this time hitting the crossbar as the period expires. Sabres were hungry there as they continued to whack away at that puck. Hopefully some of those tough competitions that the Sabres faced in what would be deemed the exhibition season are paying dividends, because we did end up facing a bunch of tough teams, and the Sabres have jumped out early and often in this game. Gotta get rid of the pizza man. Waconia winning it and sending it to the far side as Waconia's defense. Donkey intercepting it and stepping in. He wants in on this too as he tries to fire it in. Oh, like I say, it dropped down. It's between his legs. Eastern Boys coming away with it, and Grayson Cressman with him. Cressman sending it over to Boys. Boys taking a shot. Ooh, getting that blocker down, just covering that opening that was there, as Boys tried to beat him between the post and the blocker. Sabres taking it around, sending it up to the blue line. Oh, beautiful shot. Turned aside by the Waconia goalkeeper. That was Max Miller who teed that one off. Donkey holding the line there. Sabres changing all five. Looks like we got Zach Marshall coming on D. We got Conrad Signan on the right wing. We got Liam Zins at center. We got Travis Zimmerman on left wing. And we got Carson Bell, left defensive partner to Zach Marshall. Waconia winning it up. Zach feeding over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman dancing through, losing it. Waconia ends up counterattacking as that's Carson Bell and Zach Marshall. Sending it back into center. A little bit of back and forth there. Zach Marshall retreats and gathers the puck. Sends it to the far side. That's Liam Zins taking it, passing it over to Conrad, throwing it through the skates, but unable to connect. And Waconia sending it around the end wall, trying to come back through as the referee skates get in the way a little bit and prevent the the Sabres trying to fire it in. Waconia getting players in the way, turning it aside. Carson Bell sending it over to Marshall. Oh, Marshall is loading up that cannon again. Waconia sending it around the boards. Zimmerman battling with Zins, trying to keep the puck in play. That's Conrad who goes into the corner, coming away with it. Tries to center it, but sticks for Waconia, end up deflecting it. Counter attack through. That's Carson Bell who ends up falling down. We got a 2-on-1. Oh, they're going to call the offsides. That was a beautiful 2-on-1 developing for Waconia, but unfortunately for them, they ended up inching off sides, trying to take advantage of that odd man rush that was developing. Jace Meyer in the face-off circle. Waconia ends up winning it back, but Jace might get first to it as he gets a stick on it. Jack Nelson going around hard, trying to keep the puck down into the corner. It's Andrew Beeson getting back there. That's Max trying to hold the line. So we should have Max Miller and Ben Domke on the defensive partners, and we got Beeson, Meyer, and Nelson as the forwards. Sabres continuing the battle. Max Miller stepping forward and keeping that puck in. That's Jace trying to fire it over to Beeson. Puck comes out to the blue line. Oh, we got beautiful recovery by Max Miller. I'll take the offsides. Goalie's got a goalie. Waconia coming away with the face-off as Bryson was dancing and doing his thing over on the defensive pair. That's hence why I got the comment. Some parents were wondering what was going on. Typical goalie behavior. Grayson coming through with the puck, sends it to Boyes. Boyes pushes it in the neutral zone. Boyes sending it up to Cressman. Cressman trying to feed back to Boyes, but Waconia is right on top of him, getting sticks in the way. So that's Carson Bell. And Cressman continuing to harass through the neutral zone. Oh, Zach Marshall kind of getting run over, but doing enough to keep Waconia off the puck. Oh, I was going to wonder if they were going to call a tripping there, as that looked pretty close. Sabres doing enough to push it back to center ice. Waconia sends it in. That is offsides. Should be at center ice. They're going to do center ice or they're going to do the far dot? They're going to do the far dot. I don't know why we keep having the clock tick. There's no reason for the clock to keep ticking. The game clock's at 7, the ice clock's at 9. Oh, that's right. 6-0 goal differential. Well, I'm learning something every day again. It is the third period, so we do get the running time. I'd have to go back and read the rules, I guess. I completely forgot about the running clock. It makes it a lot easier. Oh. So fortunately for the Sabres, we got a running clock so we can try to get this game over sooner. We got Conrad Lesignan, we got Travis Zimmerman, we got Ben Domke, and we got Liam Zins, and I want to say that's Max Miller on the far side. Waconia firing it through center ice. Soft pass, and that's Travis Zimmerman trying to come away with it. Getting hooked a little bit by Waconia. They're not going to call that at this point. Waconia looking to break out, dumps it back. Conrad in, the forecheck, trying to get the Waconia player off the puck. Sending it up to center ice. Max stepping forward, pushing it back, but they got numbers if the Sabres don't get back. Sabres losing an edge. Beautiful job stepping forward and battling through it is Domke. Sabres getting a line change there and getting Andrew Beeson, Nelson, and Meyer back out. Oh, that was developing odd man rush for the Sabres if we could have just tipped it forward. Carson Bell stepping up. Oh, they're not going to call that trip at this point. They're telling you to get up, Carson. I know it, you know it. But they're not going to call it with the six goal lead. Oh, possible breakaway here for Waconia. Carson getting back, doing a good job in support is Zach Marshall. He feeds it to center. Nelson and Beeson working together, just overskating the puck there. Carson Bell stepping up at the red line there. He's going to try to get in on some action here. He might feed over to Beeson or fire it. Joe fires it to the far post. Beeson going to the wall to come away with the puck. Sending it back down in the corner as Jace Meyer looks to gather the puck. Oh, sending it up to the wall. Just takes an odd hop, and that should be Miller. Counter attack. Oh, Waconia trying to fire a shot off here. Oh. Waconia capitalizing, and that does stop the clock from ticking. Waconia had an odd man rush. Waconia winning it back, sending it to the far side. Waconia being harassed by the Sabres. I know the Sabres probably wanted that shutout, but they do have a comfortable lead. Ooh, trying to hit that far side. 2-on-0 breakaway again. Oh. Waconia capitalizes on a 2-on-0 breakaway. Dropping the puck. We got 3:40 left in the game. Waconia trying to eat away at that lead. Sabres Travis Zimmerman on the ice. We got Zins, we got Conrad, we got Marshall, and that should be Carson Bell on his defensive partner. Is that Zins? Oh, I think it. Oh, beautiful job by the Waconia goaltender. I don't know if that first one squeaked through or not, but it's still a live puck being played as the Sabres continue to battle and send those shot after shot in. That Waconia goaltender standing strong. Zins collecting that puck. Oh, just losing it. Nope, regaining it. Fires it just over the crossbar into the near side corner. It's Carson Bell stepping up at the blue line. That's Travis Zimmerman trying to fire it back over to Marshall. Marshall looking to throw it back up into the neutral zone. Marshall, he's going with Conrad. Let's see if Marshall can tee something up here. Oh, loose puck as Marshall tried to come around the backside of the net. We got Jace Meyer taking it in the corner, dumping back up to Miller, taking an odd bounce, but Miller firing it just wide of the near post. I like the idea as Miller comes all the way to this side. He's just going to play wall-to-wall defense on his own. Domke was late on a change coming on as Miller ended up playing both ends of the defensive line. Ooh, beautiful job by Miller stepping up. Meyer trying to work a backhand, but unable to as Waconia pushes the puck off his stick. Miller couldn't get home in time. He's going to look over to send it to Domke. Domke calling for it. Domke firing it on the far side down into the corner. We got 1:40 left in the game, so the Sabres lead should hold. Waconia trying to fire it back through center ice. They got a 2-on-1 developing yet again. Beautiful job by, I want to say that's Miller again. Miller battling along the wall. Domke coming over to help him settle things down. And we got Jace Meyer camped out in front of the crease, trying not to give up anything at the end here. We got Jack Nelson coming on. He's with Andrew Beeson. Oh! Waconia taking Jack Nelson out. Andrew Beeson finding the puck. He's got some room if he uses it. Oh, he's going to be caught on the backhand. Beeson sending it around. Marshall stepping forward. He has some time if he wants to send it. He does. Beautiful blocker save by the goalie as he read it the whole way. Just inside a minute left to play. We got Marshall and Bell on the defensive line. Beautiful job picking the pocket as Carson Bell as he comes back. Got Easton Boys taking the puck in on the far side, see if he can drive the net. Oh, beautiful job. That was Mason Anderson. Oh, as he gets taken down I want to say that was Cressman who was trying to fire it in, but Waconia got sticks in the way yet again, preventing that shot. Carson Bell there at the line. Bryson playing it over to Marshall. Marshall losing it. Boy's firing it down. He's just going to take the icing at this point. Yep. Sabres end up taking this one 6-2. Sabres and Waconia touch gloves. And this will conclude the game. I don't think we have a game. Do we have a game tomorrow too? So we have the second game of the D6 schedule at 3:45 here in Shakopee on Rink 1, so same rink, against Jefferson. And with that, we will end the broadcast and say have a good night.